sports feature.
Welcome to the Fight of the Week. I'm Don Dunphy, your ringside commentator. A shot at the lightweight title awaits the winner of tonight's 10-round bout at Madison Square Garden between Carlos Ortiz and Paolo Rosi, both of the Bronx, New York. Ortiz, who was born in Ponce, Puerto Rico 25 years ago, is the #1 contender for Joe Brown's lightweight crown. The former junior welterweight champion, Ortiz is a fine boxer and a solid hitter. His 7-year mark shows 34 victories, 4 losses, and 1 no contest. He's knocked out 12 and has never been stopped himself. Rosi, who was born in Rieti, Italy 33 years ago, is a fast performer who also boxes well and hits hard. But he's had more than his share of hard luck in the squared circle. Being prone to getting cut has caused 4 of his bouts to be stopped, including one where he was leading champion Brown in the 9th round. In 11 years, Rosi has won 36, lost 8, fought 2 draws, and KO'd 15. Rosi is 5'7", while Ortiz is 5'8". At the New York Commission weigh-in today, both men came in exactly the same, a pound and a half over the lightweight limit at 136.5. In just a few minutes, a 10-round lightweight fight between Carlos Ortiz and Paolo Rosi will get underway. Some stores may still have a Gillette adjustable razor with the free World Series encyclopedia attached. By all means, get it if you can. We're waiting for the fighters in the main event, Paolo Rosi and Carlo Ortiz, to put in an appearance. They are not in the ring as yet. They are approaching it, however. I see over on the side is Carlos Ortiz wearing his famous green bathrobe representing the 69th Regiment of the New York National Guard, the famous Fighting 69th, of which Carlos is a member. He always wears that bathrobe and considers it a lucky omen. Less quaintly attired is Paolo Rosi coming in on the left side of the ring. He's going to operate from that corner, and on the right side of the ring will be Carlos Ortiz. And now up into the center to our very good friend, Johnny Addy.
Okay, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 week from tonight, middleweight, Farid Salim of Argentina will meet Yama Bahama of Bimini. The main event of 10 rounds 1 week from tonight. We'd like you to meet the lightweight champion of Venezuela, the 4th ranking lightweight contender. We'd like to meet the winner of tonight's bout, Carlos Hernandez. Carlos Hernandez. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the middleweight champion of the British Empire, Dick Tiger. Dick Tiger. Here are the ring officials signed by the New York State Athletic Commission. The judges, Frank Forbes, Joe Agnello. The timekeeper, George Bannon. Counting for the knockdowns, Harold Garland. Your referee for the main event will be Goldstein. 10 rounds. Ladies and gentlemen, both boys are from the Bronx, New York. They both weigh exactly the same, 136.5 pounds. Wearing the black trunks is Paolo Rosi. Wearing the white trunks, the former junior welterweight champion, Carlos Ortiz. Main event 10 rounds.
Is there anything about the rules that you would like to ask me? You know about a mandatory 8 counts. You know about a man getting knocked down 3 times in 1 round to lose the fight right then and there. In the clinches, I'm going to let you fight inside till I think you're securely locked in, and it's a definite clinch. I'm going to ask you to break. Please try to break by yourself without me pulling you apart. Shake hands now, not when you come out, and good luck to both of you.
Scoring here in New York is on a rounds basis with an auxiliary point system in case the rounds come out even. On an official's card, 8-ounce gloves are worn. This is a 10-round bout. Rosi in the black trunks, Ortiz in the white. Both good boxers. Rosi told me he's going to fight Ortiz as he did Lenny Matthews, from whom he took all 10 rounds. On a previous occasion, Ortiz knocked out Matthews. These are top-flight lightweights. Ruby Goldstein, the arbiter. Usually at his best when he presses his man. Ortiz likes to counterpunch. Ruby tells him to step back clean. Ortiz is the type who likes to wait for his opponent to make a mistake. He's dropping the guard a little bit too soon, telegraphing a punch. One minute to go in round one. Rosi's big problem is to keep from getting cut if he can help it. The only times he has been stopped, 4 in all, have been because of cuts. Ortiz has never been knocked out. So far, they've neutralized each other's attack. There's a cut. That right hand has opened a cut beside the left eye of Carlos Ortiz. 10 seconds to go in round one. It is Ortiz in jeopardy from a cut now. There's the bell. Round two, Charlie Goldman worked desperately in Ortiz's corner to stem the flow of blood. Has it stemmed, at least temporarily. The cut is above the left eye of Carlos Ortiz and is between the eye and the eyebrow. Ortiz may have to open up, as Jorge Fernandez did a few weeks ago when he was cut by Cecil Short. And the cut will probably make Rosi be a little more aggressive now. Each knows the other is a good fighter, and he dares not make a mistake. Saw a sample of Ortiz counter-punching there as Rosi missed. little bit more than a minute left in round 2. Ortiz having a good round. I never saw Rosi throw so many from the outfield. Round 2 nearly over. There's the bell. We go back to the corner with Carlos Ortiz. The cut didn't reopen in round 2. Facing him in there is his manager, or rather his trainer, Sammy Chirin. Ortiz has no manager. He handles his own business. Jimmy August is on the outside of the ring leaning in, and Charlie Goldman, who is the famous cut man and the lad who trained Rocky Marciano to the World's Heavyweight Championship, works on that left eye again, apparently not satisfied with the patch job that was done during round 1. Meanwhile, trainer Chirin talks to the former junior welterweight champion. On the other side, we have Paolo Rosi. He's pretty well secluded. Facing him is his trainer, Chick Vitti, who is in charge of the corner. Johnny Sulo is leaning in from the outside, and the other gentleman who's almost obscured is Charlie Cassetta, who always works with Paolo Rosi. The warning buzzer is sounded for round 3 here in Madison Square Garden. Rosi wearing the black trunks, Ortiz the white. Ruby Goldstein is the referee. He throws those long intended haymakers, he leaves himself wide open to a counter, and Ortiz is quick to take advantage of it. In Ortiz, you're seeing an exceptionally fine boxer who also can hit. Milling now is near Ortiz's corner. 1 minute to go in round 3. He keeps throwing desperation punches in there. 10 seconds to go in round 3. There's the bell. Coming up to round 4 here in Madison Square Garden, Paolo Rosi, the black trunks, Carlos Ortiz in white. The winner has been promised a shot at lightweight champion Joe Brown. Ortiz was cut around the left eye just at the end of the first round, but till now Rosi has not been able to reopen the cut. Rosi has a slight cut on the forehead, just above the left eye, but not near it. Just about a minute left in round 4.
Come on, come on.
Round 4. The folks down around Erie, Pennsylvania were wondering about their fine lightweight, Johnny Bizzarro. Johnny dropped a split decision to Jackie Kelly of New York City in a 6-round go here tonight. In another bout, Guillermo Talavera of the Bronx defeated Lou Mazuka of Erie, Pennsylvania, in also a split decision. And Johnny Tucker defeated Johnny Alpert of Philadelphia. Tucker from Brooklyn. Here's something of interest to all sports fans. Saturday is Sports Day on ABC. The best in boxing, the best in bowling on Make That Spare After the Fight, and NCAA football. Next Saturday, Ohio State at Michigan, Syracuse plays Boston College, Washington State visits Washington. Tomorrow, the American Football League television games in New York at Houston and Dallas at San Diego. Thanksgiving Day college football, Texas meets Texas A&M. Check your local paper for time and station on ABC, television's #1 network for sports. Ruby Goldstein, the referee, visited both corners between rounds, probably telling them to pick up the pace, and they're doing it. They're picking it up. Rosi, the black trunks, Ortiz in white. It had been a kind of a leisurely pace before this. Round 5 of a 10-rounder. 2 minutes left in this round. The cut near Ortiz's left eye has reopened ever so slightly. To go in round 5. Rosi looks up at the clock.
All right, you're up to
Ruby is telling them to keep their heads out, no banging heads. 10 seconds to go in round 5.
Come on, a little action, boys. Let's go.
There's the bell. Less than 2 minutes remain in round 6, and the cut besides Ortiz's left eye opens again. It's a slight one at the moment. Started in round 1.
All right.
Ruby tells him to speed up the action.
Come on.
Now Ortiz seems to have a cut beside the right eye. Rosi was the one who was supposed to get cut of anyone. The lively encounter now. Oh, they both landed this time. 6 almost over. There's the bell. Next Saturday, the fight of the week is here at Madison Square Garden again. A 10-round middleweight battle between Farid Salim and Yama Bahama. A month ago, Salim, who was middleweight champion of Argentina, made his American debut, winning a unanimous decision against Ted Wright. A crisp puncher and a fine defensive boxer, Salim has won 32 out of 35 fights, lost only 1, fought 2 draws, and knocked out 14. Bahama is one of the toughest competitors in the middleweight division. An excellent boxer, he holds victories over Joey Giambra, Jose Gonzalez, Gil Turner, and Kid Gavilan. He has won 68 out of 83 fights, 22 by knockout. Farid Salim versus Yama Bahama next Saturday on the Fight of the Week, brought to you by El Producto, America's largest selling quality cigar, and by the Gillette Safety Razor Company. Bell for round 7, Paolo Rosi, the black trunks, Carlos Ortiz in the white. Rosi has landed some jolting blows lately. There have been no knockdowns. Ortiz, who set a pretty good pace in the beginning, is now letting Rosi make the pace.
All right, let's go.
Bleeding a little more. Both boys 136 and a half. Rosi in particular seems very strong. Rosi was jolted by a smashing right hand. He ran right into it. He wobbled ever so slightly.
All right.
1 minute to go in round 7.
All right, I got you. Step back. All right,
Goldstein warns Rosi about a backhand, and Paolo apologizes.
All right, come on.
10 seconds to go in round 7. Corner, they applied ice packs between rounds. This is round 8, Rosi in black and Ortiz in white trunks. I'd say a pretty close fight. Shouting now. minutes left in this round. Ortiz seems to be stalling for time in this round. With a minute left in round 8. Now Rosi has run into a couple, but he battles back gamely. Ortiz looks up at the clock. Rosi in trouble. There's the bell ending round 8. We'll go back to the corner with Paolo Rosi. He's cut above the left eye on the eyebrow, but not very seriously, I'm sure. Over in his corner, they work rather strenuously on him. That's Johnny Sulo cleaning off the face. Charlie Casado and Chick Vitti in there with him. There have been no knockdowns in the fight, although it's been a rugged one. On the other side of the ring, Charlie Goldman, Sammy Chern, and Jimmy August in the corner of Carlos Ortiz. A remarkable cut job done by Charlie Goldman tonight, or Ortiz might have been out of there long ago. He sustained a pretty bad cut around the left eye in round 1. And Goldman apparently has kept it under control as well as the one around the right eye. 2 big rounds now, round 9 coming up. Rosi in black, Ortiz in white trunks. Down from the left hook. He's taking the mandatory 8 count. The only knockdown so far. There's the mandatory 8 count. Ortiz doesn't seem hurt. It was a flash knockdown, but you can't tell. Rosi really nailed him a beautiful left hook on the way in, and down went Carlos. The only time we've ever seen him down. Now if he holds, that means he's hurt and stalling for time. The only knockdown of the fight. Ortiz still stalling for time, which means that he was probably badly hurt. However, at 25, he's 8 years younger than Rosi and could recover. To go in round 9. be hurt. He doesn't look too good in there, but he's battling back gamely.
All right, I'll take
Now he's landed some lusty pelts himself. Round 8 was a big round for Ortiz. Round 9, a big round for Rosi. Ortiz comes back. Seconds to go in round 9. There's the bell. Applauding. It's been a good one.
All right, I got you. Come on, come on.
About 15 seconds left. There's the final bell of a good one. No hard feelings. We'll have the decision in just a minute. The officials, if you're lucky, you may still be able to find a Gillette adjustable razor with free World Series encyclopedia attached. Get hold of it if you can. It's a honey. I was about to say the officials are checking the cards, Jack Duberstein and Frank Morris of the commission, with Johnny Addy over there in the corner. There was one knockdown in the fight scored by Rosi in the 9th round. Ortiz bounced up at about a 1 count and had to take the auxilio, rather the mandatory 8 count. Now Johnny's coming in with the decision.
Referee Ruby Goldstein and Judge Frank Forbes. Both score at the same. 6-3, 1 even, favor of Ortiz. The other judge, Joe Agnello, has it 6-4, Ortiz, winner by unanimous decision, Paolo Ortiz.
Carlos Ortiz in a 69th Regiment bathrobe, very happy over the decision over game hard-fighting Paolo Rosi. There's Ortiz winning a unanimous decision, 6-3-1, 6-3-1, and 6-4. We invite you to be at television ringside next Saturday night and enjoy the 10-round middleweight match between Farid Salim and Yama Bahama from Madison Square Garden on the Fight of the Week. Produced by U Beach.